Alright, welcome back to Chinstrap Chaps. Today, we're going to be playing some Shadow of the Colossus. And as you can see, I've gotten hard mode and all that good stuff, so I've beaten this game before, but we're going to go ahead and do a new game. We're not going to watch the entire intro thing here, because that'd be a little while. But we'll watch this.
Yeah.
I like this part. I can do this. That bird. So, Billy.
Yes.
You said off camera a moment ago that you've never played this game or finished it.
Well, I've played it, but I've never finished it. I killed the first Colossi, and then that's it.
The first Colossus?
Yeah, the first Colossi.
Colossi is plural.
Yes, I know. I have killed him plural amount of times.
Oh, okay. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this game? How does this make this game make you feel? Does it make you resent your parents for how they mistreated you and rubbed coal in your eyes when you were a child?
No, not really.
No?
No.
That coal scene in this game where they're rubbing coal in the dude's eyes doesn't affect you
negatively?
No.
Oh. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Why? Why did they do that?
It's okay, Billy. I felt that it was a little bit difficult playing through this game, too. Oh, man.
Sorry, I was really upset.
You're cleaning that shit up.
I ain't cleaning nothing now.
That is a double negative, so that means you will. Anyway, I happen to love this game.
Well, that's a double positive. That means I won't.
A double positive just means positive. It doesn't. You know what?
Don't. Oh, you wetted me. But yeah, played this game, killed the first Colossus a couple times, never got to the second one, didn't feel like it.
Oh.
I understand the goodness of this game.
Good, because there are some people out there who don't.
But I am just not in the caring of playing it. You know, I've seen it beaten many a time, and I'm like, oh, cool. I've seen every Colossus beat, but it's just something that I don't feel like I need to play.
Well, if you've seen it done a million times, then I can understand that.
Yeah. Well, even when it was the first time, I'm like, cool, all these things have been destroyed. I don't feel like I need to play it.
Hooray! I want to know how he takes this tarp off of her because she was laying on top of it.
He's
a magician.
Yeah, he's one of those magicians that can and just pull it.
I'm going to name him Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes.
I'm going to call him Wanda Sykes.
Alright, do it.
That is
So
not
far they
that
get
is
you in
not
life.
that is not his name. That place began from the resonance of intersecting points. That'd be your old man. Ends and not etched into stone. I know that a lot of people out there like to think that this game has like little to no story in it, and a lot of people would probably argue that the storytelling in this game sucks. I disagree completely.
Of course you would.
I think this game has some of the best storytelling in the world. Well, at least, I think it's got some of the most unique storytelling of any game that I've ever played.
I believe, isn't this the, they don't tell you bupkis, and you just kind of figure it out by doing?
A lot of it is told through the gameplay, and, if you really pay attention to the environments and just, every single line of dialogue in this game you have to really read into. Every single line of dialogue is important. You have to read into everything.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's one of those games where I really like it. I had mentioned this before, but I like the games that kind of leave stuff ambiguous so you can kind of infer things and figure it out for yourself rather than just being told everything. For some people, this game, might not be their thing because of the fact that they don't tell you much of anything in the entirety of the game. But, I mean, if you're willing to, have a little bit of imagination and think of, and look at all this stuff for yourself and kind of, like, come up with your own ideas, that's really what the point of the game is. Same thing with Eco. I think the director, like the creator of this game, I think his name is Fumito Ueda, I think is his name. And that's kind of what he's all about when it comes to storytelling, is he likes to have ambiguous stories that are meant to be interpreted in different ways, and like you can kind of shape the story yourself, There is a theory guide thing that some people have come up with, where they had come up with a bunch of ideas and they had come up with a theory of what the story was like for this game, and it's a pretty logical and well thought out thing. If you're interested in that sort of thing, I found it on GameFAQs.com, or GameFAQs as a lot of people call it. They've got an entire theory and explanation of the story. It's actually a really interesting read if you're bored.
Alright.
Thou art correct. We are the one known as John Madden. I mean Dorman.
As I was gonna...
He's just like, what? What was that first part?
John Madden? Who?
Big time football!
And then a giant football just hurtles into your face, just killing you. That bitch's soul?
That is not what that says.
Souls that are once lost cannot be reclaimed, you fuck. Is that not the law of mortality?
Look at them pointed tits.
Either she's got some erect nipples or that's a bad polygon. What's that sword, however, may be impossible.
What's that sword?
Really?
We don't need to take our clothes off to have a good time.
Merely 'cause she's dead.
That'd be weird.
So is this his sister, his mother, his brother in drag, his girlfriend, his wife?
Whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want to perceive it as.
She is his slave. There we go, slave. That is. He's doing this all because it's his favorite slave.
And she died, and it's his only slave, and he's only got $15 left.
Even better. That's his bottom bitch. That is his best hoe. She's the one that brings him in the money. And he needs to... You stop gooing me. And he needs to get her back. Because they got a client tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And then he's like, oh, I gotta defeat 16 of these things? Damn, that's gonna be tight.
24 hours, 16. I can do it.
Well, it's always daytime here, right? I think I'm good.
The logic doesn't make any sense. Alright, so...
The price you may pay may be heavy indeed. How much money are we talking?
Because,
20%.
30.
The god, it's like 30. 25, final offer. I can't even do it.
Okay, fine, 30.
God. Alright, cool. Big time football. Alright.
Every time he says big time football, a little football just goes
to the light and head to the place where the sword light gathers.
So who's gonna make a song?
There thou shalt find the Colossi thou ought to defeat.
Song.
Do I get to play the game now?
No. You gotta look at your bottom bitch.
She's actually pretty good looking.
Yeah, that's why she's the good
she's
bottom
a
bitch.
well kept. She takes good care of herself.
Even in death.
Yeah.
She's actually not that pale for a dead person. I would expected,
her face looks to be a little bit paler than the rest. of her
Yeah,
body.
but her feet and her hand are all, decently blood filled. Actually, you look paler than her. Are you sure you're not the dead one?
I'm a nerd, man.
No, you were clearly a pimp.
Yeah, but he works behind the desktop computer all day long. He doesn't get out that much.
That's why he's got to get these bottom bitches to bring him money. How did you know to do that? Because the thing, the thing is telling me. Also, that is a huge fucking horse.
Well, yeah, it's a war horse, man.
How is he able to? How is he able to?
Oh yeah, there's already fruit up there.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What's this?
Getting the fruit.
What's the fruit do? You're
Makes,
quenching your food, your hunger and your thirst.
makes my health bar bigger.
Oh, well, what's something to make your pink dot bigger?
That's the white-tailed lizards. You have to get the white-tailed lizards, and then you get their. If you cut their tail off, and then you can. It makes your grip meter.
Grow.
Makes your grip meter go bigger.
I got a grip for you right here. I'm grabbing my crotch.
He's not grabbing his crotch. He is grabbing his thigh.
Actually, I am picking at my foot
Oh, okay.
because it was itchy.
Can you imagine how cool it would be to be... I think it'd be pretty sweet to be here.
Yeah, other than the whole forbidden...
Oh, yeah. Aside from, the evil spirits that don't want you there.
Dude, you know what would make
Forbidden
this
Land.
game 15 times better?
I always thought it'd be sweet if you could get an ATV. Like this world, you could get... it'd become, ATV Off-Road Fury, and you could just be, going around the sand dunes and shit. That's what I always thought would be pretty sweet, because there's some sick-ass jumps in this place.
15 times better?
Where's my fucking horse? Get over here, bitch.
T-Rexes. Everywhere.
Yeah. I kind of think they could have had a little bit... Oh, he was thirsty. I see. Oh, that's so
I'm
cute.
just trying to drink my water.
No,
you did just make me cross a gigantic fucking bridge, you bastard.
I think it would have been kind of cool. I think they could have had a little bit more variety in some of the Colossi, but I'm not complaining. This game still rocks my socks. The socks that I don't have on currently.
Neither do I.
Wavelength.
More like just didn't want to wear the socks, but...
Yeah, I like not wearing socks.
Yeah, I know you do.
Pretty cool.
You don't like wearing a shirt. You don't like wearing pants. You don't like wearing glasses. You don't like wearing underwear.
That's why I'm naked right now.
He's not naked.
Did you just notice that?
He's not naked.
How did they know?
Because I'm telling them.
Yeah, but you're...
And I am not known as a liar.
You're a fucking, habitual liar, you fucking bitch.
I am not a habitual liar.
Yes, you are. You're a chronic liar.
I am an asshole when I wish to be.
Who lies about everything. So you're not an asshole.
I
You're the sweetest little sweetheart on the planet.
Now,
You're my precious little cupcake.
like Ellie is my little
My Little Pony.
yeah. Ellie is my little cornucopia of
Fuck.
That's
I think
raunchy, man. She's only.
I just want to
15.
say, on the topic of Ellie, I fucking love her. I love her more than Joel does. Probably not, because I've never met her. But if I did,
Do you love Ellen Page?
I don't think I've ever seen a movie with her in it, actually.
That's right, because you don't watch anything new.
I know she was in Juno.
Yeah,
I never watched that.
it's a bad movie, so don't.
I watched.
The only
First
thing
of
I
all,
can
if I saw this dude walking around, I'd be shitting my britches. But
I wouldn't be running towards him.
No. I did watch that one other Michael Cera movie, Youth in Revolt.
That one I hear is good.
That one's actually pretty good.
I have not seen it.
It's kind of like the setup is kind of similar to every other Michael Cera film, but it's actually pretty good.
Because it's got craziness on it.
Yeah. Well, what ends up happening is he's trying to go out with this girl, and she's like really into like French shit. And then I forgot what she says, which like she says that like her dream guy is some dude named like Francois something or another or whatever. And what this dude does, his name is Nick Twist, but Michael Cera's character, what he does is he kind of takes that to heart and he says, I want to become that Francois person, so she'll fall in love with him or whatever.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is like over the course of the movie, he gradually like creates this like persona in his head of this Francois guy who's like, everything that she could ever want. And like, he's like the manliest of men and will do like, all these crazy things and think nothing of it.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is whenever Nick is put into these situations where he's like, he's like a really timid, sort of quiet sort of person most of the time. And then he's like, what would this Francois person do? And then what ends up happening is it's like Michael Cera also plays the Francois guy. Mm-hmm. So like he's sitting there trying to debate in his head what's happening, but then Francois walks in. So it's two Michael Ceras talking to each other. And he's just like, do it, pussy. Whatever it is, like whatever he says. And then he's just like, okay. So it's like he's being bossed around by this person that he's made up in his head.
His alter ego.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. It's actually a pretty funny...
And doesn't he like take over for a while or something?
Yeah, like in certain parts of the movie, he kind of
And then he kind of like just snaps out of it and he's like...
Yeah, and then like
done
everything...
something terrible.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, that's exactly what happens in certain parts of the movie. It's actually a pretty good film. Like, it's kind of one of those deceptive... Oh, this guy's dead already. It's kind of one of those...
Fail Taylor on the first Colossus.
It's kind of one of those deceptive Michael Cera movies, kind of like Scott Pilgrim was.
Yeah.
Like you think
I thought it was going to be a love movie, like the Never-Ending Playlist or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
it's like Nick and Miri.
Yeah, Nick and Maury Povich, Never-Ending Set List.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, but yeah. Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay? You're
sure.
kind of dying.
No, I'm good.
Alright. And then it turns into this awesome gaming thing that needs to be watched by everyone that likes games. So if you're watching this, you've either watched Scott Pilgrim or you should watch it. Because it's good. Don't you fucking goo me, you piece of shit! Next time you do that, I'm gonna break your...
I'm busting your balls.
I'm gonna break your finger next time you do that, you cock-sucking motherfucker.
Oh! My hip.
Of all places you could pick. You could have either made it really against me, or say I hit something fucking in your face. I don't know.
I don't know.
I gave up.
Whatever.
Who's playing that organ? The guys over fucking fully immerse themselves into the world of EDM3.
That game sucks. Don't play Lost Planet 3. It's shit. Well, it's okay.
It's better than crab cakes.
Yes, that is true. I can agree with you there.
I've never been one for seafood.
Nor have I. In the seaside cave, it moves slowly.
Seaside, where is thy courage to defeat it? I was singing Queen, and you ruined it.
Next time on Chinstrap Chaps.
Bitches and hoes get fucked by
Bitches and hoes.
bitches and hoes.
I don't think that's how it works.